Okay, here we go. Oh, it's not working. It was working earlier. Do I have to restart this and stop it? Stop. And start it again. Get rid of this. And start it again. Oh, it looks like it's working. It's just not working here properly. Sure. I was on the wrong screen. I was on the game screen. I was wondering why the game wasn't, essentially the image wasn't loading. Here we go. It does feel like way lower quality than it actually is. I guess, sorry, I think it's a issue with not, essentially I can use the app as like an OBS plugin, which I probably should do. But and it might have a higher quality. I don't know, it just looks like quality. That's fine. That's fine. Here we go. Now, so what we got today, we have 6 boxes of a CoroCoro start deck pack, which is a bit confusing because it says start deck and also pack in the same time. So what this is 24 packs of free cards, where essentially one of them will be like a triple rare or higher, and the other two will probably be commons. It's probably one trigger per pack as well. And the idea here is you can open one of these boxes and you'll be able to make a deck. It might not be the most optimal deck, but you'll be able to make a deck, like a fully legal deck. You have everything you need. Now what this is a crossover with a manga. It's the CoroCoro manga, which is where Bushiroad currently print their Vanguard manga in. So the like the most recent one we have now is, I think, the, I don't know if it's called Skyride. It might be called Skyride. And before that we had, I can't remember what it's called, but it had the silhouette stuff in it. Yeah, so this is, so essentially what we've got here, we've got 5 different stories from the manga. Each one has their own nation, and then every single card also has, basically that would be CoroCoro nation / whatever their nation is. So it's Brown Gate, Dragon Empire, Shokea, Kid Sanctuary, and Dark States. There are technically, I think there's going to be there's a few lyrical reprints, but there's no actual lyrical deck. So basically how it works is you can either build the decks as the actual Vanguard nation, so you could build Dark States deck as a Dark States deck with other Dark States cards, or you can build a deck which just CoroCoro and you can use stuff from, if it's in the set you can use it. Although some cards, some of the reprints do have a requirement that your Vanguard has to be the original nation for it to work. And all the reprints are CoroCoro themed, so they're going to be alt art, alt named versions of cards that count as that card for purposes of everything. So I'm not sure what the distribution is going to be like, because I think each box has a single CoroCoro rare or CR in it, which is like, this is where the really expensive reprints are. And also the fans, essentially the equivalent to an SP or super rare in standard sets. But I think it should still be 24 triple rares, I think. Maybe not. It's going to be curious to see. It might actually be like 2 CoroCoro rares. And there's also golden CoroCoro rares as well. I'm curious to see how this goes. And then I've got, so what we've got, we have the Bushy Navi thing. Then we have a little guide. So it's telling you how to make things. So you need your energy generator, which, okay, that's good. You get 1 guaranteed energy generator per box as a box stopper. That's actually really good. which is good because I've already lost one of those. Yeah, so it tells you to do right deck, and so it tells you how to do triggers, tells you about sentinels, and sort of like how many cards you have in your deck and stuff. And then a bit of information about cards. So these are basically, the whole point of these is because it's a shonen manga, right? So it's targeting like probably like preteens, early teen boys, right? So the whole point of this is you can buy one of these, you get to experience opening packs as well as just making a deck. You could basically, you could think of this like a very expensive jumpstart, if that makes sense, or very expensive sealed. Technically, it's not that much more expensive than standard Vanguard packs, boxes. I mean, I think in US, like it's a few dollars cheaper. Here it would have been the same price, but due to basically the shipping charges were much higher than they were expecting at the store I got it from. But then it did end up being a bit cheaper because there, I think, the store owner originally forgot to put GST in, which is the sales tax. So, but then didn't increase it by the correct amount. So instead of being like 45 euro New Zealand dollars, these are only 30 dollars. 145. These are only 130. Oh, we stopped. It crashed. We'll start again. But yeah. So let's go. So these packs will be like festival collection packs, where it's just 3 cards per pack. And I am curious that everyone will have a rare in it. Oh, it stopped again. Great, I think we're just going to recurringly have this issue. Probably it's not getting too... Oh, it might be getting hard. That might be the issue. Okay. So first pack, we have a grandpa, which is a dangerous grandpa. Because I have no idea which one goes with. I guess you just sort of buy. So what I might do, I'll sort everything by its Vanguard Nation and go from there. So just and maybe I'll look at everything afterwards. And then we have the Grand Gate, which is the black deck. Then we have the Dark States deck. It's the trigger. Okay, so it's not a guaranteed rare per pack like I was kind of expecting. We got the Big Babu, big baby thing. More Dark States. And more Dark States. I might put all the triggers in a single pile, as you can just use them for whatever. I think triple rare wise, I'm assuming there's at least one reprint per nation, so that's 6 cards. I think there's 22, right? There might be 2 reprints at triple rare slots, which means there'd be 2 triple rares per actual deck. There we go, we got a triple rare. This is the Kit Sanctuary one. Just Deca-kun in a tent, upper body. Don't know what any of that means, but we'll figure it out. So I guess we'll go Kit over here. Then we have baby. And I think ideally I'll get enough cards to make a couple of decks, like a full place to make a couple of decks to try them out. Oh, and that's another triple rare. So we've got a black triple rare, which I think is the most expensive out of all of them. I think the best one is the black deck. So, and it is the most expensive as well. Grade 4. Then we have more Dark States. Dark States. We have Kita, it's over there, Dragon Empire. Overtrigger. Oh, that's the specific, that's for CoroCoro Overtrigger, which is you get to perform one of the following. A unit gets critical, or you can restand something. It's kind of like a cross between the red and the blue Overtrigger. Not the full effects of either, but oh my goodness, we have a CoroCoro rare. We've got two CoroCoro rares in the same pack. Okay. It's both the same thing. So it's both for Kita. Ow! Wait. So there's generic triggers which have the nation and CoroCoro on it, and then there's effect triggers which are just for CoroCoro. So you can't use the effect triggers in other nations, which kind of makes sense. So it's essentially, it's probably going to have, yeah, so it's going to have 4 of each, essentially one trigger for each nation, that's generic. And then there's one non-generic trigger for each trigger, if that makes sense. Okay, so we've got more commons. There's Dark States Kidder. Smart by Model AI. It's a Vanguard skill as well. Hello, how are you doing, Natsurus? I honestly don't know. I'm kind of going into this blind. And I guess I'll figure it out when I get better. I'll have a look through whatever all the decks do once I open these and see which ones are most interesting. But ideally, we'd get like a playset of everything, and I can be like, I can just sell the leftovers what I don't actually want as like full deck set sort of things would be nice. But currently we got 2 CoroCoro rares in one pack for the Kidder deck. Ooh, PG. I should probably put PGs there. I guess theoretically you can't use the Geneva effect triggers if you're building a non-CoroCoro deck. So if you went like, I'm gonna build a Dark States deck and use Dark States card, you can't use the Dark States effect with the effect triggers in it. Oh, a camera gen. What triggers? I think I put something in the wrong place. I'll figure it out later. What we got? Just one here. Just one here. Oh, that's a grade. Oh! That's kind of interesting. It makes sense because if he's a gigantic baby, right? It makes sense that all the cards are grade 0s. So he'll just be a grade, the right line with grades, and everything else just be grade 0. So that's kind of interesting. I like that actually. Give us lives organized ritual. Yeah, so he becomes essentially a 2k. Doesn't get intercept though. On a 10k, I mean. Gibby. Gibby. You go there. And then we got Gibby and Owner. Dangerous Grandpa. It's triple rare. GG. No, honestly, I wasn't expecting to like much of the art in this, but I was looking at some of the stuff and it's just like the yuika art actually isn't too bad. Yes. It's definitely an idea. I think it's funny. It's kind of like so I know there's it's not really the same thing, but we had recorded do rims. Can't remember how it's pronounced. Essentially, you have two, the brother and sister, right? From the brother's like in elementary school and he looks like an adult. And it's basically the entire thing. It's like it's just a joke. And the sister, the idea is the sister's in high school and looks like she's probably late elementary, early middle school, which is just funny. So he keeps getting arrested by cops when he's walking to school. Noob. Oh, that's a grade 1. That's an order, is it? No, normal unit. Explosive growth. I guess he was born and then just become huge like not long after. That's kind of funny. His dad's huge as well. Hello Nero, how are you doing? Oh, Dark States. You're in the wrong place. Oop, you're a trigger. You're in the wrong place. Pancakes? We don't have pancakes, Nero. Do you have pancakes, Nero? I'm jealous if you have pancakes. And then we have Big Baby. So I was thinking the CRs are 1 per box, but I guess it might be 1 pack per box, and maybe you get 2 if you're lucky. Like 2 CoroCoro ones, or you're in the wrong place. Or a single Bobby Reason. Currently, I don't think we have any reprints that I know of. We're sort of figuring things out as we go. That's like overdress. That's kind of cool. It's basically overdress. But we do have 1 triple rare of the... I think it's the most expensive triple rare that isn't a rebrand. Which is the black one. And we've got 2 CoroCoro rares. I'm not sure if we're going to rip anything. Because they are not from a good deck. Dark States, Dark States, Dark States, Dark States. Okay. That's about the 4 PGs. I mean, sometimes making pancakes takes too much effort. And on the other hand, I probably wouldn't make pancakes right now. I'd eat pancakes right now, but I don't feel like making pancakes right now. Trigger rise, that's the entire box. I need to turn my heater off. It's one of them. My phone overheats and dies. I'll do that. It's a trigger wise. Trigger wise, we have CPGs, heals. And effect triggers. No triggers can go there, I guess. This room is probably going to be 4. Oh, it's not 4 of each. Interesting. So we've got 4 heals, which is good. 4 PGs, which is expected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Crits. An effect crit. 3 fronts. And an effect craft front and 4 drawers. Or 3 normal drawers and 1 effect. So it looks like you get 1 of each effect trigger per box. 1 over trigger per box. Which I'm curious if that also swaps out for the triple rare over triggers. And 4 heals, which is good. 4 PGs. And I guess it's a combination of other triggers. It's probably not a guaranteed amount. I'm curious to see what the next ones are like. Then we have just to count. So 1 triple rare. 2. Oh, I missed a frontier. 3. I think 4 triple rares and CoroCoro rare, or 2 CoroCoro rares versus 1 pack of CoroCoro rares. It's 4 triples isn't actually that good. But then maybe most of the core of the deck is commons, and the triples are just like extra stuff to make them better. I guess we'll have to find out. The set probably isn't too bad of a way to get just triggers anyway. Generic triggers, because they're kind of hard to get these days for Vanguard. Okay. Okay. It's a brand gate. Start again. Here we go. Eat your shirt. Put poo on it. There's no context here. Dark states. It's dark states. Trigger. Dragon Empire. The CoroCoro over trigger. Dark States. Dragon Empire. Good. Dragon Empire trigger. Black channel. Rising for content. Oh, same just friends. Why is red lightsaber a mess? Where's the soul blast you there? Vanguard with bear. Oh, CoroCoro. You've been attacked. It gets 5,000. She's up 2 noise with a bit different. That's from job cooking to guard. Oh, that's kind of cool. I got the bit. Don't you choose. Choose trigger. Oh! That's really good. 1 soul blast, and you can call 2 triggers from drop. It doesn't say normal triggers, like just you can put your over. If you, for example, you drew your over trigger and guard with it, you can just keep guarding with your over trigger with that. It's kind of insane, actually. Should big hearted Dikakun upper body in the same column as his unit. Oh! That's kind of cool. So, like, you have the bottom of him, and there'll be the top of him as well, right? And you want them in the same columns, and you get stuff. This becomes oversized state and cannot be chosen to be Prime's card effects, and they're both from rear guard. And when they move to Guardian, they both move at the same time. Oh, that I like that as well. It's kind of a cool mechanic. Oh yeah, it's him. This guy. This is the. I think this is the actual. So it does look like the actual Vanguard is a single, is a common run, which is good. Front row, once per turn act. Indie Blast 2, set your different drop for up to 1 big card you can lower body and crawl to back row in the same columns as unit. If you just did, I forgot. Oh, technically it's also a rear guard card, so this might actually just be a rear card you can play on Vanguard. And if it's Vanguard, it gets plus, and it's an oversized, it gets plus 5,000. So it'd be a 28 and triple drive. That's kind of cool. That might actually be Vanguard unit then. Just fine. Ooh, got Coro rear. Oh, got Bobo. So this is a reprint. This goes in the reprint slot over here. Not the most expensive one to get, but hey, we'll take a bobble. I already have 4 bobbles though, so I guess we sell that. Or use it if we build. Oh, and that one is specifically brand code, so you can't use it in CoroCoro. Just for brand code versions. Hey, then we got. Ooh, this is here. This equals XX66666 JK black. So this is a high school girl black. Is it the same black as the other black? Is it the same person? Might be. He just turns into high school girl? Yeah, take your great free rate with Dragon's God name. This gets power to turn. Really should read over these mechanics. Dangerous skill. This card is bound from deck by ability of Vanguard or Grand Opponent's card. Now choose one of your CoroCoro or red cards and it gets 1,500 or 15,000 in turn. Your damn zone has 5 wild cards. Say major comeback, and it also gets auto rearguard when the settings make you win the game. Wait, what? What the fuck? Yeah, Nero, the app really just sucks. It needs to be euthanized. Okay. We've got Katsuzugushi Soyama Warfare. Oh, this is the guy who makes Dangerous Grandpa. That's kind of cool, actually. And this is placed on regular other when you're in battle phase. If you have a grade very greater Grandpa, make up of Grandpa's card name or CoroCoro, and you Soul Blast 1, choose up to 2 cards from drop, 1 from among the bottom deck, and call the rest to rare. And that can be 2 cards with Dangerous Skill. At the end of battle, this unit boosted a rare card of Dangerous Skill, but if you have a grade 3 or greater with Grandpa, do not attack this turn. Put this unit to soul, tap that boosted unit, and it gets power. Oh, okay. So it's theoretically if you have enough of these. I wonder if there's a way to call them out from soul. Give you extra turns. I can't believe there's an alternative win con on this far. Holy shit. Especially if it's like, okay, you can either take like this 2 crit is hit and die, or you can take this 1 crit hit and die as well because of its effect. Camera Jam. What is zone? Soul Blast. Call this as a 5,000 power 1 crit normal unit for boost, an open rare. The unit into order zone at the end of battle. End of a turn. If you have Vanguard or Blacken's card name, it is 10 instead of 5. Black. Body big dude. Okay. If you have Vanguard of Blacken's card, your unit gets intercept. If you drop his blitz, it's a 10k interceptor. I guess you boost it with the 10k other one. Maybe I could rewind it. So that's for Darkseid's deck. Go before I can't retry. This gets shield and version up. Activate your scenario start with 4 more damage. End of his battle attack. Boost you be returned to hand. This unit attacked will boost. Okay, yeah. I'm assuming Black uses the camera to spy on people and extorts them for money. I'm assuming. Individual. So it's a set order deck. Individual unit with retry ability attacked. If you have greater Vanguard of requirements card name, so plus 2 taps card retry the unit that attacked. Okay, so restand something which can't be restand at any turn. And it's crit set to 1, it's kind of interesting. Ah! We have Strager for reprint. So this is something which is really weird because it's a reprint card. Unlike the Brand Gate one, which can only be used in Brand Gate decks, this can be used in CoroCoro, but it only gets its abilities if it's in a lyrical deck. Which is kind of interesting. That's a reprint. That's, I think, the most expensive triple room set. Now, technically, I only have 1 copy of the real version of that, so that's a win there. And this is this Vanguard one? Once per turn, card plus 1. Reveal cards from top of your deck until you reveal a card different name from cards in your bind zone and to the dangerous skill ability. Bind that card with dangerous skill ability and shuffle the deck. Oh, so you just bind stuff. You can only do one dangerous skill once. This card is bound from deck by ability of Vanguard, but grandparents to him. Choose one of your red guards into an turn. At the end of this battle, this unit attacked. If it's your first battle return, restamp this unit and gets power. That's cool. And then his one. This one, so basically you can do this to get an extra attack, and then he works if your Vanguard hasn't attacked yet as well. Okay. A very big elementary school Decker can lower body. If you have a very big elementary school Decker can upper body with same column as the units, becomes oversized, can be, yeah, so it's basically that. And when this is put on guard, so blast one, choose very big elementary school Decker can only on your guard to invade units, and this also basically makes a 10k intercept, which, a 20k intercept, which is pretty good. Most of these decks actually seem really interesting, and I could see me playing any of them, honestly. This card can't be ridden. Remember this card. When a card with dangerous skill ability is bound from deck by ability of Vanguard of Grand Partner's name, and prone to grant this gets its power. When this card is bound from deck, choose one you Vanguard that gets minus power. That's really good. And if you don't have damage does 4 less, deal 1 damage. Oh, that's really holy shit. I actually really like the Grandpa deck as well. And this is another reprint. This is kind of cute as well. This is Rain Blazing Demonic Lady Orange. I think I know who she is. I think she's from BT10 or something. Your Dark State's Vanguard, this card gets all of her abilities. Top 5 video, choose one card, least secret, grab Vanguard. So I think I might actually be able to put that into Odium. So we'll take that. So that's... This box is good, as it has a bunch of reprints in it, which are worth something. Essentially, you want black card, like black triple rares or reprints. That's basically the goal of the set. Pancakes or waffles? I think I prefer waffles due to the texture, but I don't mind either of them. They're basically the same thing in the grand scheme of things, but one's textures are just slightly different. I do not like gluten-free pancakes though, so the texture is way too different. Oh my goodness. Is this the Vanguard one? I don't know, we'll figure this out. Yeah, we should read this anyway, just in case. Yeah, if this... During your turn, if you have a unit in explosive growth status, it gets power. This one Vanguard will be front row gets powers instead of this unit. Okay. Miss attacks, kind of last one, choose one of your red guards. Restand it if you restand a grade 0 normally you have a baby bit in this card and choose up to one card with explosive growth ability from your hand. Explosive growth that unit is stood. Does that mean you could do so restand 1-0 and then you can explosive growth to a different 0 maybe? Okay, choose. You might need to be that specific one. Maybe. I don't know why all these are actually really interesting. Some dangerous swims is bound for deck by ability of Vanguard. Only Vanguard gets plus control. The graphics are actually really funny when you think about it. You can only ever do. It doesn't seem to be a way to undo that. Like your binds right, and almost every card in the deck has a dangerous skill. So every turn you're doing something completely different, which is funny and like very unpredictable. I actually really like it from like a random perspective. It's the void black. Where was my... Oh, you go here. What do you do? You go here. This shouldn't... Just right there in the middle of the garden. Oh! So he can basically just keep calling your essentially equivalent to trick stars and trick moons. Yeah, it's so last to put success first to hand. That's that. I got rid of that one before. I think this is the grade 3. Hello Crow, how are you doing? This is the grade 3 black. It's Dio Act. If your rearguard was in an auto zone, has a coverage camera chamber and it's blast 1, choose one of your rearguards into in a turn becomes deal state and gets power. In a battle with attack kind blast, choose one of your deal states and tap it. During your turn if you get in deal state, the unit gets power. That's for some rearguard. I think it does have a grade 4 deck as well, which I think does similar things. I need to read it, and I did get it in the other box. The first box we got... So I think how the set works, Pro, is that 1 pack per box has a CoroCoro rare, which is where all the really expensive reprints are. And it also seems like if you get one of the non-reprints, you get 2 of them. So the first box had 2 CoroCoro rares. And I think 1 triple rare is worth something, and this one has 3 reprints including a CoroCoro reprint. So this one's actually pretty good value-wise, probably. Probably doesn't make up for the actual price of the box itself, but... Yeah, so we've got a Bobble Mine, Strager, and a Orange. And honestly, all of the actual decks seem really, really interesting. This one, no, this one has 1. Two, 3, 4. Yeah, so you get 1, you have 4 triple rares per box and 1 pack with CRs in it, which can either be a reprint or like 2 non-reprints by the looks of it. Yeah, I don't know any of this either because this is all from a Shonen manga, which I don't think has anything translated into English. But the actual cards do seem kind of interesting, though. So I think what we have a Dangerous Grandpa, we have this guy called Black, we have a Gigantic Baby, we have a very tall elementary schooler who takes up 2 cards, so his top body's on your front row slots and his breast, his legs from your rear row slots, was kind of interesting, and some other dude. I still want to Shaman King and 5 waifu deck. Is that 5 waifu decks or 1 deck with 5 waifus in it? Okay, we got a panda. There's a panda, right? A muffin alien. A big baby. I do like how all the core stuff does seem to be uncommons. SAU Veki could assign Kai value contracts and pause season 0 ATM on them to correct them of evil ways. Okay, that's kind of funny. Does he turn into different people? Is that what all other blacks are? To sort of track them or trap them into stuff. Black channel. One day we'll understand what any of this means. This guy can do time stuff, I think. Nice. I'm curious, actually. Oh. I don't think any of the comments will be worth anything, right? And we got a trigger. Okay, you're supposed to be over there, good sir. You're taking up the dangerous ground pass slot. CoroCoro. There we go. I don't think the commons are worth shit, right? Yeah, the commons aren't worth shit. Oh. Oh no, now thick triggers a couple bucks each. It's not too bad. And some of the commons, oh, the commons are like $1 each, but it's honestly not too bad for a common. We'll look into everything else, but later. Gutsu band, no high end, okay, the coincidence between. Oh, you're building. Crow, you realize that's 5 different decks. You needed to build 5 decks, because for each a different nation. I don't think the quintuple lit stuff is that expensive in Vanguard. That used to be Angel, I guess. I don't know if he does. His camera transfers are confused with people. This is probably possible to become hard people, yeah. Because the triple rare was high school again, black, so maybe one day we'll figure this shit out. Why is black turned to high school yet? We don't know. And then we got CoroCoro, big baby boo boo. This is the Vanguard one. You go there. You only got 1 in that bow. The last one we got had 2 in it, so I'm confused. Is that not normal? This is the very first CoroCoro thing we got. It was both of these, so we got the. Oh, this is a. Yeah, oh. So this is the Vanguard one. So I guess because you want the legs and upper body, that's probably why he got 2. I'm assuming. I just really like the decks here, they're actually kind of interesting. And this is place for riding from CoroCoro. Okay, so that's a ride line, which is why it's a grade 2, not grade 0. You might actually get, maybe, nah. You definitely get this guy together though, I swear. Not the others, just that one. Oh yeah, this is the funniest one, Crow. So this guy, so once per turn you essentially reveal the top card of your deck until you've revealed a card you haven't bound before and has dangerous skill, then you bind that card. And this one, when it's bound, you get to choose a unit, give it 15,000 power, and if it hits, if your damage zone has 5 or more and it hits, your opponent dies. It loses the game. Yeah, I'll be curious to see what buddy fight stuff we get. I never played the game, but not some local people played. Only leader, Akane. When this unit attacks the Vanguard, if you grade for about CoroCoro gets power. When this unit is dead by a fix with black and sky knife, you have this get more power. If you do, into retire this unit, draw a card. Anti-Basagara stuff. That's program decks actually decent. You only ever do it once in a game, Crow, and it's completely random what you do. So I was like, this is a good ability, but then like, if you don't get it when you're on 5 damage, like, oh, I regret that. Oh, we got the other. So this is the most expensive triple rare, what is it, the reprint. So act. All of your rare cards become deal state. At the end of battle, if you attack with grade 4, you go to back, discard them from Hand of Soul into drop. Tap all your... Oh. Oh. So you basically, your turn, you do 4 attacks. You make 1 unit into deal state, and then once you ride your grade 4, as long as you have a copy of your grade 3 to put into drop, which does mean you do actually want to run more than 1 grade 3, you then can do all of your unit. So all your units restand, and you all get power, then you have to retire them all. Which is probably why you have units like the girl who retires and draws, so you draw off her first before he retires them. Ooh. And I like this one as well. It gives your opponent minus 5,000 power, and if they have 4 or less damage, you deal 1 damage to them. Big baby boo. Okay. And it says explosive growth. So this is the triple rare for the big baby. Explosive growth, energy plus free, draw a card. And gets power. When this attacks, if you go through greater Vanguard, this gets more power. In a battle, this attack. This unit is an explosive growth state. Leave this unit's growth factor. Omega and return this. Oh, so you can just keep. Oh, so you could essentially play this one, right? Which is the intercepting one. Explosive growth him with that. And in a turn, you have the interceptor back, and you don't have to worry about intercepting with this guy. And you can just keep getting cycling that back. Oh, I like that. The only deck, I think I know vaguely how all decks work now. I do really like them. Like, they're all really interesting. If road works outside, I'm not sure. I think it's a street sweeper. I think you can just hear it. Ooh! A triple rare. So this is deck account and intent upper body. Was placed on front row rear guard. Discard 2 of these so far. We Vanguard with deck account is counted with CoroCoro. Set your deck for a drop for 1 deck account and intent. Lower body equal to back row. Actually searched for your deck shuffle deck. It's oversized state attacks. Counter plus 1. Draw a card. If your opponent's Vanguard's a great free go with its power. It's not too bad. Definitely need to reread the Over Freeze just to figure out which one you prefer. And there are ways to restand with your guy who can win the game as well. If you have 4 copies of the grade 3. Well, definitely gonna probably need to buy more of the rest of this, right? The fact it only has 4 triples per box is kind of shit. Considering that there's like essentially 10 you need for the deck. Assuming that there's as many reprints as I think there is. I need to check that. Let's go to the triple restart. That's a reprint. That's not a reprint. There's 22 cards, right? So there's 2 bears. That's a reprint. I wish I could zoom this in. Yeah, see that. Oh, that's... I can't even grab out what it looks like. It's black, black. It looks like, yeah, it does look like there might be 12 or 11 reprints even. And it's 1 generic really good card, which is also worth money. Yeah, I mean, there's the... So no one of them makes you say major comeback, which is the one which can get you win the game. And this is... Ooh, okay. It's going to attack your grade 3 greater CoroCoro Vanguard's power. If you CoroCoro Vanguard, this unit gets plus shield. If it's a grade 4 greater protect, so he's a 15k shield if you have if you're on grade 4 black. Otherwise, he's just 10 if you're on black or CoroCoro. Oh, Dreadgritter Lafili. Don't know what card that is, but that is a reprint. And that's worth $15 it is. Guess we take that. I think profiting off this set is probably... It would probably be fine if I was paying like the $50 US for Vin. Because I'm paying like 50% more than that. Probably not going to be ideal. I think if I had to build one of these, it'd definitely be either the baby one, the grandpa one, or the oversized dude go one. So they both do something really interesting. So this is almost like it's not like black isn't that much different than like a normal deck would be. And honestly, Rewinder, it's a bit interesting. Last Baku. Okay. So like you could easily put together a deck without the triple rares and probably be okay. But triple rares definitely make it much more viable. Okay, so what we got? So we got all the triggers. That's 1 triple rare. Ha ha ha. 2 triple rares. Ha ha ha. 3 4 triple rares and 1 CoroCoro rare. Oh shit, there's 3 more packs, shit. I'm blind. Oh god, there's 3 more packs, everyone. But I think that was all of the good stuff though. Yeah, that was all. I know a friend of mine's going to be opening some as well. Purely to support the store. We might be able to put together another of the decks. Or let's see what he gets to build whatever I end up deciding to build. So I'll probably end up building with one of the interesting decks. Might be multiple actually. Depends like who we get the most actual trippers of. Like most complete deck we can get. I'm gonna create it, I probably shouldn't. Just hope I don't spill it, right? I will just cut and spill it, right? I'm fine. Ideally, if we can somehow get 2 more grade 4 blacks and 3 more of the high school blacks, I could literally just sell black as a deck. Because that's worth the most as well. And it's probably... I think if I was going to build a deck from this, I definitely want something actually interesting. And a lot of them are basically breakthrough decks, that's nice little soaking though, yeah. I wish they'd just call it limit break. Like, imagine if they instead of being like, there's enough decks essentially have limit break. Like, Greedon, for example, is very like limit break heavy. Like, imagine if they said, if you have limit break, do X or Y. You just give us limit break, like, make it a thing. And so it wouldn't be too confusing, I don't think. But just like, this just means if you have this much damage. Yeah, you draw a card, choose a card from hand, quarter, real, discard it. His best like Mitchu. Dex, the student gets power. It's retired. It also gets power. If this unit retried. She restood. I don't know if that's the... It doesn't seem very good for an actual Vanguard. Because it always has retry bars, so you can always restand it. Oh yeah, true, you don't. But you need to be able to find it though, I think. But you definitely want a full play set of those threes. Is there a way to find the grade 4 black? I mean, from like a perspective, like selling, like from actual building the deck, you probably don't. But if I wanted to sell it as like a deck set, you kind of do want 4 copies. Ooh, this card's actually worth the most money out of it. I think that's the most expensive generic thing, not... Which is... Look at the top 5 of your deck. Choose up to 1 CoroCoro from among them, reveal it. And put it into your hand, and shuffle the deck. This is really good if you don't want to play non-CoroCoro stuff in your deck. Oh, okay. So yeah, you literally probably only want to make 1 or 2 copies. It depends on how early you can find it. But if you can find it like when you search, if you can play the card you search it when you search it, might be too bad. But you have to start worrying that because I play a Lorinol deck where you run like 1 copy of the grade 1 order and 2 copies of the grade 2, and like you really don't want to take any damage early game or else you're fucked if you like get really unlucky. Ooh, we have... This is the actual Vanguard. Okay, so it's... I think so the... Rewind deck looks like it's going to be the most difficult to actually build because you need... Your triple, one of your triple is actually your Vanguard. So this is, so it always is retry. So on Vanguard, Soul Blast 1 as an act. Look at up to top 5 of your deck, choose up one CoroCoro among them, call it a rearguard, shuffle your deck. If you chose retry I, reveal it and put it in your hand instead of Sakura. So it's like, don't know what that is, but it'll be a specific thing for his deck. Vision up. Active if your persona opens turn or a 4 mode or a limp break, I guess. In a battle, as you attack, put a card from hand to soul. Set your deck or drop for up to 1 me in 3 minutes chrono, called back row center row, and this unit gets power. Is 10k and if you set your deck, switch your deck. Shuffle your deck. That seems pretty good. That's probably why I was like, I don't know what I feel of this, because I hadn't actually seen what the actual Vanguard does until now. The thing with the Grandpa deck, you probably want to play at least one copy of all the dangerous skill cards, and you play sets of either the really good cards, good outside dangerous skill, or the cards you really want to trigger, like the in between one. Oh my goodness! We have a Philander! Nice! He's actually not too bad either. That's like $50 US. And people were like wondering like why these were so. I originally was thinking that the reprints wouldn't be that expensive, from the sense that they're not original art, and like I know there's definitely people out there who just want like weird looking alt like art cards, but the fact that you only get like 1 per box for some of them is like, that makes sense if this is so expensive. I don't wish I could make it to locals weekly. I might actually try all decks out in a reasonable time frame. Drop in your card, grab one this card, now place your right fast, you don't have a regular Summon. Cool to rare. Oh, that's cool. It's into soul. The top 7 cards of your deck, choose 1 for your trial, and we'll put into hand. I need to figure out what a retry eye is. It might be its triple rare. Oh my fucking golden CoroCoro rare. Elementaria Sanctitude. Surely that's rooftop. It's the triple drive one. Holy fucking shit, that's like $200. Oh my god. You go in this. There we go. And I'll find a top loader. Okay, so I think that's like pays for half of these boxes. And I'll do the other round. So I want the top. The correct way around the thing. Okay. Is that something I'd own? Charles, I don't think I could sell that here. Which is kind of annoying. Ideal might actually take it though. The only place I have access to essentially what buys Vanguard cards is Ideal 808, which actually I really like them as a store. It looks like 50 cards is starting to buy list as well, so I might be able to have a second option. So I was wanting to offload my other Letitia, and I won't be able to sell it here because it's still like at least $400 US. And Trouble's Ideal opened like 4 and I still have 2 left. So once they sell all of them, I might be able to sell to them, but I think I can probably sell up to 50 cards from May Star Bears. Yes, first. Oh no, you're there. You're there. You're there. You're a heel trigger. Honestly, I should at least sleeve with Philander. That's still like $50 US. So this one box has $250 worth of cards. We're on pizza with that card. Let's go. I could order a lot of pizza with that card, assuming I could sell it. And that's sort of the issue living in New Zealand. It's the market's really, really small. I think the only person I know, like I do know one person who would actually be willing, to spend like $1,000 on a card if it's something he wanted. That's a matter of it need to be something he wanted. Because I'm the type of person who, like, if I had the money, I probably would, but I don't have the money for it. I really want the DSR lock girl, even though the deck's kind of shit. And I still need, I think there's another DSR I need. Actually, that might be the only one I actually need right now. Yeah, that's still like, it's expensive. But once it drops down to like $100, I'll buy it then. Because I think I got the most expensive DSR I think I bought was the Seraph one, which I think I paid $130 for. I managed to get the Magnolia one for like $70. Which obviously is a lot of money for a card. But if you compare it to Magic, it's not actually that bad, because that's like very good like mythic rare price for Magic, and this is like an actual alt art. Ooh. This is place, so that's the, okay, that's the right line one, which is why he's a 1. I guess that's the easy way to find a right line for Big Baby, or Baby, is you look for the Baby, who's not a 0. It doesn't have explosive growth on it. Me and Freeman's, this is the, okay, let's shoot Vanguard, everyone the same. It will be following, been placed by Vanguard ability. Attack from back row, center column. Oh, it's a 4-card attack. Oh. Wait, he's literally Michu without the fucking orders. Doesn't he draw a card? And no, that's someone else. One of the cards draw cards. That has her counterblast draw a card on it. Back row center was attacks. If you may have the shooting gets power if you do it into and put this into soul. Which is fine, because you get him out anyway from drop. You soul blast him out with abilities, get him from drop, and there's other you also get back from drop and goes into soul as well. It's honestly really good. Like, all these decks seem really interesting. It's actually, honestly, I think yeah, they all are actually really interesting. You go for Dragon Empire. Dragon Empire. Dragon. I think I fucked up again. There we go. Dragon Empire. I probably should sleeve these as well. Yeah, and honestly, I was really pissed off when we got Secret Rares. Because I think the very first set of Secret Rares we got, they went down to 1 DSR. The next set they had no DSRs, and it took them a while to go back to having DSRs on set. But we went from having 2 DSRs per set to having 1, if you're lucky. I absolutely hate secrets because they're not like I like the manga secrets though because they're actually different, but the current secrets are literally the same fucking art with some shitty text stamped on it. But they're like, because I like it when like your high rarities are actually old arts, like LSRs or old school lyrical SPs. But when it's just like the same art or different form, and it's like, I don't really care about this. And honestly, I do wish we had SPs back, just been even on ones, but I don't really like foiling on silver rares or frame rares or FFRs rather. As yeah. I also wish we got the foil like starter deck stuff and triggers back in the festival collections like we did the very first one, which was so good. When I do eventually next month start opening some festival collection, you'll probably hear me complain about how nothing's foil. I usually do that. The sets over are still good, but I still like get disappointed because the first one was so much better. Like even if it's the cards printed specifically for it weren't as good. The actual like the fact it had so much foil, because I got basically my ride line for prison is all at least triple rare better. I've opened the SB for the syrup as well, but obviously we replaced that with the DSR. And I think like my grade 0 for Magnolia is triple rare. I did manage to get an SP Laurel on my ride line. I went from, I think everything else is, I think it was grade 2 SP now. Oh yeah, I got Laurel and Elsar as well, I think for relatively low prices. Well, I do need to get a Kuyuka one as well, she's probably not too expensive. That guy's giant! And I do like how every other kid in his class are like animate, like almost look normal. And he's just like, not only is he gigantic, he's also just like his proportions aren't quite right either. Like his face and stuff are like obviously a bit more stylized. Oh, retry. This is the thing you search. What is it? Oh, it's a set order. Oh yeah, I think I read this, right? This is the thing that gives you extra. Wait. Yeah, Universe Retry tagged. Wait a minute, this deck, right? So each retry eye you have can restand one units for retry. You have a back row and middle row attacker. You have 4 attacks base without these, and then potentially you can do 8 attacks in a turn. It doesn't seem like you can assume you have enough soul, which you probably won't. But you can do Vanguard as well by looks of it. I don't think it loses drive. It loses its crit, it gets power, but still has drive, right? It kind of seems really insane. Oh, triple rare. We have a Nebula. Lady Fencer of Bipolar Nebula. It's a funnish name ever. And she is... Oh, she does something. She's Brand Gate. This attacks if you drop as a blitz order, Soul Blast gets power. If any battle with attack Vanguard, can plus 1 bind with units that you deck from 1 grade 2 or greater blitz order. I have no idea what deck this is for. But it's a different version of black. Like, it's a generic card, but I generally don't see why any deck would actually play it. Oh no. Yeah, it's triple rare. Ah! That's why it's the cheapest triple rare in the entire set. Is that reprint. That's kind of funny. I'm genuinely not surprised either. Like, that's kind of shit. I don't think any Brand Gate decks actually care about blitz orders. And you kind of want to care about blitz orders to, I wish you can't. So that was 1, 2, 3, Okay, yeah, so the golden rare, the golden CoroCoro rare takes up a triple rare slot. But honestly, I think it's worth it. If they're all worth like, well, if you get ones that are worth like $200, I think it's worth it. Because then you can get triple rares worth less than $1. Or you get one triple rare worth less than $1. Which is actually better than normal. Then again, it's not a normal set because of how it's structured. So we need to get 2 more of the high schooler black. JK black. That way, or high school girl black rather than high school black. That way we can actually be like, who wants this deck? Who wants to spend money on this deck, please? If does anyone want to buy this Elementary Sanctitude? Please, everyone. Please. This deck is insane. Because if you Persona Road that, he's going to be 3k and he can attack twice. If you have enough soul. And enough units do go into soul. Because you could... attack with the back row guy, restand him, put him to soul at the end of his attack, which allows you to get half your cost towards your next one as well. Oh, gigantic robot. So we also need to not let getting that golden rare think that buying more of this is a good idea. Because the chance of me getting another golden rare probably pretty low. I don't know how many boxes per case, but it's still got 20. I don't think it's a full case. Might be half a case, maybe. Yeah, should have Vanguard for Vanguard Black in his card name. Your opponent is great for greater search your deck or soul. Up to 1 grade. 4 you have a black. Deck, soul, or drop. Okay, so that's actually, so you can just, that's good. But you still have to worry about taking those damage, though. And right as savage, search your deck, shuffle your deck. You can also do it on your grade 3 turn as well. Yeah, like your first turn, you're in grade 3. It doesn't have to any restrictions there. You just shuffle your deck, back or set up, then this unit can be retired by card effects, or your units are black and their card name gets shield. That's really good. Holy shit. Oh! That's just a triple rare. That is the rewinder of the other rewinder triple rare. And we have Greta Lafferty. I think I already had one of those, right? Yeah, how much that's worth. Oh, it's a CoroCoro, yeah. That'll be a different one. I'm now confused. Was the last one a triple rare or what? It's 25 bucks. We'll take that. Oh, choose your card, buddy fight. Oh, that's a buddy fight, hold art as well. That's right. I think one of the over triggers is also a buddy fight over trigger as well. Let's just steering the extra card. Quarter. Ooh. Darkness exposing demon black. Wait a minute. Does this mean the other black wasn't Now I'm just confused. I swear there's a different Vanguard unit. Okay. Yes, don't worry, Crow. There's gonna be as Night Zero Scare says, there's gonna be an entire crossover set as well. Big baby bear. Wait a minute, maybe there's also... I guess how it is, so there is 15... Okay, so how I think it is, there's 2 unique triple rares for each deck. There's a triple rare version of the grade 3 from each deck, which is 15 cards. There's 1 triple rare reprint for each nation, and then there's the generic order as well, which I believe should be 22 cards. Okay, I'm fine with that. At the same time, this is definitely, unless it's a different triple rare, like a different grade 3, because this definitely looks like the... Let's go, do you remember this good? This is like... No, this is a different card. Now I'm just confused. I think maybe there's just a... There's a common... It might just be a common Vanguard, and which can be used on rear guard, and then a rear Vanguard, which is the ideal one. Which not a huge fan of, honestly. Grandchild. The boss one, as soon as one of the CoroCoro units gets powered, it shoots grandpa gets tap the shoot. Oh! So you can tap, give your grandpa power, and stand it again. In this case, bound by ability, draw 2 cards. Ooh, it's CoroCoro Vanguard. It's power. This is literally just a 10k shield. That's with your +1 drive armor. Can I have 20 yen, Grandpa? Oh, can I read that? That's really tiny. If it was big, I could probably read it. This guy cut. Damage group goes from hand, draw a card, you win first. And determine the unit can attack even vote. Even remember first. Oh my goodness! You can attack on your first turn, holy shit. Yeah, I do like... One part of me likes that, because no matter what, it should be easy to build a deck. But I also don't like the fact that... Yeah, I think you're right from looks of it. I just don't like the fact that you're going to be very limited. Like, it's going to be harder to build a proper deck. Then again, maybe the budget version isn't actually that bad. Ooh. Should place on front row regard issue Vanguard with deck gun change. CoroCoro switch deck for a big launch deck, a robot lower body. Column. You go for a greater deck and attacks if you this turn. Did not restand by card ability to tap and restand all your rear guards in oversized state in the same columns as this unit. Okay, so you just restand a column. So and you can do it once per turn, so that's basically a 4 attack deck. But it's a decent fight. It'll be like a 20k column, not counting any other effects that restands. Okay, that's okay. This is the lower body for it. When this is overstates, boost if your opponent's Vanguard is food greater, it gets. Oh, so it's a 30k not counting other effects, freestanding row. That's actually really good. Ish. We have a cat. Gibbe. You may have a grandparent's card name or card, but a rare gun to so increase the student's power by original power of a potent soul, and in turn, this is bound by your effects. Or you find where it gets played for each in a turn. And you get to go free. Oh, so it's basically a free front trigger. Black. Okay, so this one has 1 triple, 2 triple, 3 triple, 4 triple, and 1 CR. One more box. I'll see if my friend opens. I probably might get some more boxes. We'll see what he wants to do it as well. If he wants to do it black, then it makes I don't have to worry about getting multiple play sets and shit. Or play set, I can just have the spears. Or order what's left. Okay. Oh, we got another one of him, which is good. We need him for the grandpa deck. We got another Strager, which is good. Ideally, we would have gotten a second copy of this. We now have 3 Stragers. I don't know what deck I'd use Strager in. Oh, wait, no. Oh, that's an actual Vanguard card as well, because that's 0 in my background. Oh, that explains why she has a Vanguard card in her hand. Yeah, you go. Yeah. So basically, in order to get, I think, assuming I didn't check triggers after the first box, but I think 4 boxes is probably enough to probably build a deck. They might just straight up give you 1 copy of all the commons per box, which does mean you can basically just build a deck 4 boxes that you build everything without worrying about the triples potentially. And then we have Whirler. I think he's pretty decent. He's alright. So, he's not on the first page. That's not good. Yeah, he's only $6. Whirler's actually not worth anything. That was kind of a waste of a triple wrist, CoroCoro slot. Gotch. Dish? Nope. Dish. Why is he riding a turtle? A turtle flying. Is that Discord reference? I think I've been fucking myself out. Oh no, we're just very much not that far into the deck yet. Because I know we're getting a reprint essentially. The first printing of the Skyride deck in Japan and the second printing in English. As well as one other deck. I don't know whose deck it is though. I haven't read the manga yet. We still haven't received the manga here in New Zealand. I've ordered 2 for 2 affiliates. Soon. No, you do go there. Oh, you're just getting confused now. Everything looks the same now. Oh, that's for the bottom of the end, so that's in charge. I like that's guard break on that one, but I don't think it works. Because it only targets the first placed Guardian, which won't affect oh, got second JK Black. That's a good better face. Card. Oh. Really good. Dish. Last pack. Another orange. Okay. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to start picking out all the actual rares. Probably should have just done that to start rather than trying to keep them within their stuff. And we'll work out how much everything's worth. Okay. This. Let's do missing one from the first lot. This one was 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that was ahead. I've misplaced the really expensive card. It's in a top loader though, so it shouldn't be too difficult to find. Maybe. Show up, right? Let's stand up. Let's see it. Oh no. How do we lose that? It should be that hard to see. Because it should be the only top loader that isn't in my stack of top loaders. I'm gonna drop him on the ground. It's probably like somewhere very obvious, and I'm just being really silly. It should be on top of something, so I shouldn't be underneath anything. I'm genuinely really confused now. At some point. Okay, let's just carry on. It will show up. Oh, there's two versions of regretted left right. Yeah, it's the same card with different versions. And that's a triple red version of that. I'm just a newborn baby 0 years old. And that's that. Bubble. Black. Another copy of the R2. Yeah, the artist. Right now. That will show up. Then we got these boys. That's another version of. So that's the Vanguard. Another version of him. I'll copy wrong. Oh! There are two copies of that. A copy of this. Another copy of this. And so guess what you would do for the black deck, right? All you'd need is one copy of the good grade 3 anyway. And you play 4 copies of the common one. That's probably actually pretty viable. Okay. this out. So we'll do, get the calculator open here, and we'll do start off with golden CoroCoro. 221. That's what CoroCoro is. So CoroCoro is we have we didn't get that. CoroCoro is all of the borders, right? So we got 25, which is this plus one, two, three. So Bobo is 20. I swear I got Philander, but I don't know what he looks like anymore. Maybe we didn't get Philander. Oh, we did get Philander. He's only 13. Surprised he's only 13 actually. Then we want 14 for the big daddy. Then we've just got something this and this, right? So it's 7 and 6 plus 7 plus 6. These two. I think he's just 6 as well, right? Okay. Here we're down to the triples. So that's 21 each. Big dealer's trilogy. Definitely got that. We got 2 copies of that, which is 14 each. And we got 13 each. Plus 12 each. JK Blacks. Grade 3 black. 10 each. Or grade 4 blacks rather. God. $7 each for the artist. This is 5. Plus 5. Please. This guy's 5 as well. Big baby is 6 or 3 each. So 6. So the same. 5. 4. Round this up to 1. You get 3 each. Because that's $498, not counting the commons. And all the commons are technically worth like $1 each for most of them. See converter row. United States dollar dues. Hi. So, all the rares based on United States dollars converted to New Zealand is $821. I paid $700. No, like $780. So we made like $40 profit, not counting commons. That's not too bad actually. I don't think we'd do so well normally. We're so lucky with a golden rare, which I still can't find. It exists though, right? I definitely got it, right? Oh my god, I'm just absolutely insane. I found it. I just had energy markers on it. There we go. But yeah, thank you for coming everyone. So tomorrow I'll be doing a Valheim stream, which would be way earlier than normal. I think it's going to be 9 PM EDT, which is like 1 PM my time. Usually I stream at like 7 to 9ish. Yeah, so that will be happening tomorrow. And then you're welcome, Night Service. Next week we'll probably do, I'm going to try and do a co-op fantasy live stream with to do those random dungeon thingamabobs. But yeah, and also tomorrow night after I probably will get another GQuacks video out, maybe. I still need to record it and edit it. But yeah, thank you for coming everyone, I'll see you all next time. Where's my thingy? It is my thingy. Not, oh, wrong button.